damn it! Look behind me!
Hi people, Captain Forrest here. Just a quick update. So I got some videos planned. I also have like a versus matchup planned that was requested by one of my subscribers. That will be done. I do apologize for the wait. Durano power scaling video will be out probably next week. I was supposed to do it this week, but we're still missing stuff. So that will be done next week. Then of course Ren will be done too. Like the amount of stuff I've got to look through. Ren's almost complete. I just got to look for a lot of stuff for his abilities. And then once I've done like Ren's power scaling video, I will be moving on to like the versus matchup against Durano and Joker. And then of course this is the video you'll be watching. I'll be power scaling Polnareff. Speak of my favorite Frenchman. We'll be power scaling Polnareff. So let's talk about Pierre Polnareff, or is it? I think it's John Pierre. One or the other. Anyway, one of my favorite Part 3 characters as well. Part of the Star Crusaders, Polnareff. I will be talking about stuff on Part 3 and 5, and also big shout out to Phoenix. He beat me to it. I was gonna make this thread, but he like had everything ready. So yeah, big shout out to Phoenix. Fred wouldn't have been like completely established if it weren't for him. So shout outs to Phoenix for adding all the information. So yeah, let's get right into it. So like I'll be talking mainly like Part 3, and I will talk about Part 5 too, because he was in Part 5. But like most of his abilities he shows in Part 3. This is just the basic like stand abilities. So this is kind of like universal in a sense. So we all know about like the stand physiology. If you guys want to check that, I will leave a link in the description. Just ask. So let's get onto the meat potatoes. I'll talk about his abilities, and I'll talk about like his AP and stuff and speed as I go along. So Silver Chariot's main abilities, it revolves around like extremely high speed swordplay and physical characteristics. The stand is a classic example of a close range power type of stand. So Polnareff likes to go for like quick, powerful, swift, like blitz kind of like swordplay. So he likes to blitz a lot and slashes enemies down. But yeah, it was not only able to defeat Dio with a single blow, which was pretty impressive, like just pinpoint accuracy with the rapier, but it was able to completely like deflect lasers. So it has like attack reflection, and chase down a beam of light before it could reach a coin, which was like a really cool like speed feat. But yeah, this is him like just like bukakiing Dio before Dio obviously hit him and hurt him. So that's pretty impressive. This is him like tagging lasers and like reflecting them back, attack reflection. And this is him like reacting to the light before it could like touch the coin. So Polnareff like easily has like some fast like MFTL, FTL speed feats. I will talk about these speed feats more as I go along, but this is just to showcase like an overall like understanding of his fighting style with his Silver Chariot, rush down and just basically slash you to bits with his swordplay and overwhelm you. So he's demonstrated many cool, impressive things with his stand. So he's showing that Silver Chariot swordplay is just so fast that it can create a vacuum by slicing through the very air, like allowing the stand the ability to slice through fire. So he was with like super pinpoint accuracy, just great precision. Like when he did that little trick with the coins, being able to like shish kebab the flames and then stab those coins as well when he tossed them, which is pretty impressive. So he's really got some good accuracy. So it's very difficult to kind of like get around his accuracy and his precision, which makes him dangerous. And this is just him showing like after he like cut those flames and then put it on his rapier, he just flicked those flames on like a table, creating like a clock. His stand speed increases to such an extent that it becomes invisible to the eye of even stand users that can react to its usual speed by removing its armor. It can also create several after images and appear to be in several places at once because of this. So yeah, more of like back to like his style. Polnareff likes to blitz. Polnareff likes to overwhelm and confuse the opponent and then take him down. And even as a kid, like his stand precision is like crazy impressive. Like this was when like Alessi shrunk him down to a kid, and even like when his stand like Silver Chariot was in its young state, he's able to reflect those shots. So even age doesn't affect his like performance in terms of like precision and accuracy and attack reflection, which is pretty good. So he can reflect beams back, reflect bullets, and etc. etc. And also, even after getting gravely injured by Diavolo, like Silver Chariot's power, his precision and attack potency still remained. So this was when he got completely, unfortunately, like probably one of the saddest parts in part 5. This actually made me tear up because like seeing Polnareff get doo-dooed on wasn't nice. Polnareff, like even like as a disabled, crippled man, after he got bullied by like Diavolo, when Diavolo uses like time obliterating ability, I know he got lucky, but he was able to like time it and slosh Diavolo, and if like Polnareff's luck was just a bit more better, he would have actually negged him. But it was based on pure luck. But yeah, so onto like the Requiem arrow. So when stabbed with the Requiem arrow, his stand becomes Silver Chariot Requiem. When stabbed with the power of the arrow, his stand evolves massively, becoming a stand known as Silver Chariot Requiem. This stand was able to affect the entire world, putting all living things to sleep, as well as swapping the souls of those affected by it. So it has passive sleep hacks, has like probably like a universal range, and it's pretty passive, so you will fall asleep, which is pretty impressive. He made like everyone fall asleep and swap their souls of whoever's nearby. So yeah, the ability is passive. Requiem completely regenerates, having its limbs torn off, so it has type 3 immortality. So like I think that was when Mista was inside Trish's body, like blasted off its like limbs, and then it just came back, like he just regened it. So yeah, and he was just chill. Again, back to like more attack reflection feats. So like attacking Requiem means attacking the self, as it is the reflection of one's soul. So yeah, attacking him like will neg you. There's a unique ability as well that Requiem has, and it's basically like all of his abilities, Requiem, they're all like entirely like automatic, with all of its abilities and its very nature being made to protect the arrow. So like that's just his autonomous like purpose, to just protect the arrow. This includes the fact that any stand user will have their stand turned against them if they try to obtain the arrow themselves. So I'm hoping this gift works. So yeah, that's like when Bruno's soul was swapped with Diavolo, and he was inside Diavolo's body. Superman was like turning against him. So those with stands will end up turning on the user. And when Mista inside Trish's body like fired bullets, I believe near the arrow, Mista's like stand like turned on itself, like turned on Mista, and it went berserk trying to kill its own user. So yeah, that's just pretty cool, a pretty interesting ability. Also, Requiem was causing people not only to be gradually replaced by body and soul, but was preventing the harm from actually causing them any pain, replacing it with blank looks over time. And also another thing, Requiem's soul swapping ability also works on pets, works on animals too. So like the souls that were the humans were being swapped with, they were getting swapped with like bugs and animals, and they were acting like them. So like when the dog soul got swapped with the human was acting like the dog basically. That's just another thing I wanted to throw in. Requiem is able to completely dominate all living souls. So this is just a description. I'll read that just in case you guys can't see. So a stand energy that evolved from Polnareff's silver chariot when it was pierced by the arrow. Due to the decline in Polnareff's stand ability, it has gone out of control. Requiem is an energy that dominates living souls. In this stand's case, it has, I can't read that, it's a bit too small. But yeah, I think it says switched the souls of bodies near each other. So yeah, universal range, soul swapping, and passive sleep hacks, basically. So it says it all there, states it. Pretty impressive. But yeah, that's pretty much it for like Requiem for now. So on for the attack potency. So Silver Chariot is considered to be, considered by Jotaro to be the kind of opponent that you really have to fight all out, even without being amped by a Nimbus. This was before like Polnareff was wielding a Nimbus in that episode. Show that clip real quick. Well, the scan. Later, Jotaro commented that he had used all of his strength during the fight. So even like a Polnareff was giving like Jotaro a big ass hard time. And because of this, Jotaro at the time should be comparable or superior to his Part 4 self, who was stated twice to still have the strongest stand during Diamond is Unbreakable. Which means he should be stronger than Red Hot Chili Pepper after he absorbed all of Morio's electricity, which this feat was calced at town level ranges of power. And there's the links. I'll leave those in the description if you guys are interested. And here's some more like AP feats. So like Polnareff nearly killed Dio, and Dio like matched Jotaro in strength. Like they went blow for blow during their final encounter in Part 3. Even though Polnareff did get negged, but he still got through Dio's durability by stabbing him in the head with the rapier. So yeah, overall in terms of AP, he should easily be in the in the town to large town level regions of attack potency. So now let's get on to speed. So for like the low end stuff, so he should have like FTL plus for Chariot. The deflection of the sun's laser beam was calced at 76 times the speed of light, which is FTL plus. Noteworthy calc for base Silver Chariot. The interception of Hangman was calced around 365 times the speed of light. This was without the armor breaking boost. Any stand that fights against Silver Chariot can scale to this, of course. So yeah, the low end is FTL plus, and the consistent end, the mid end, is MFTL plus. So yeah, Polnareff, like even like without the stat boosts, with the armor removed, he is 365 times the speed of light, so he's MFTL. And if you go off like obviously the like Polnareff before, like kind of like the low end, speed feat for like Polnareff, he should be at least like FTL plus, but that's like a really like low end. But consistently he is like MFTL plus. So there you go, the calcs are there. Links will be in the description. So on to his intelligence and tactical thinking. Polnareff is a great tactician and an expert fighter, able to use blood drops as a way to be able to attack King Crimson. Discerned an enemy stand user by them following him, and was able to use the speed and trajectory of Hangman against him. So this is just some scans here. I'll show those. Yeah, this was the previous thing I was mentioning when he was able to like, because once he knew about like Diavolo's ability to like obliterate time, he cut his finger real quick and used like the droplets to determine if time was skipped, and then he went Silver Chariot, did like a 360, and then just sloshed Diavolo. Polnareff was able to like use the dust in the room to see Vanilla Ice, see his stand, basically in this like invisible ball, because they were having trouble dealing with Vanilla Ice because Vanilla Ice can dip into the dark dimension. So, and they can't see it because they're literally in a different plane or different dimension. So Polnareff pretty much used his stand to like swipe around and cause sand to like go in the air and debris, so that he could see the bubble of where Vanilla Ice was hiding, which is pretty smart. This is pretty impressive considering Vanilla Ice is in a ball, and this ball pretty much like conceals him inside this hidden pocket dimension, which makes it look like he's invisible but not really, basically. So it's like pseudo invisibility. So yeah, that's the Vanilla Ice stand. It eats him up, and then he just hides in this dark dimension, which like BFRs things when it touches the ball. And this was like a hilarious tactic when he was affected by the age manipulation, when he was reduced to a kid. Alessi tried to like drown him, and like he pooped in the in the bath, and then basically made Alessi freak out and stop strangling him. That was a pretty hilarious scam. But yeah, overall, that's pretty much it for Polnareff. Polnareff is one of my favorite Part 3 characters. AP, he should be town to large town speed. The low ends, it's FTL plus. If not, he should definitely be consistently MFTL. Especially without the stat boosts, without him removing the armor off the Silver Chariot stand. And yeah, an overall fearsome combatant with a sword, with a rapier. But yes, if you guys enjoyed this power scaling video, you guys know what to do. Leave a like, and if you enjoy my content, subscribe. Captain Forrest signing out. Peace.